3 a.m. again. Your name lights up my phone. I know where this is going, but I still don't let it go. It's 3 in the morning, the whole city is asleep. I'm lying here wide awake. You know where this is going, but I still don't let it go. It's 3 in the morning, the whole city is asleep. I'm lying here wide awake with your words running through me. You say, are you still up? Like you always do. Then you tell me that you miss me like you always used to. You ask me how I've been. You ask if I'm alone. You say you drove past my street, but you didn't call. Then you start remembering all the nights we stayed awake. You say you miss the way I laugh. You say you miss my name. I know you're lonely, I know you're hurting too. But every time the night gets quiet, you'll come looking for me. And I don't know, I still answer every time. Maybe I'm hoping that tonight you'll finally tell me why. It's 3 a.m. again, and you miss me again. You say you wish I was beside you like you never let me go. It's 3 a.m. again, and you're calling again. When the morning comes around, you won't even say hello. You only need me in the dark when there's nobody else awake. You only tell me how you feel when you're afraid to face the day. It's 3 a.m. again, and I'm falling for it again. But I know by sunrise you'll be gone again. Remember last December you called me in the rain. Said you were sitting in your car trying to forget my name. You told me you were sorry. You told me you still cared. I almost walked outside that night just to find you there. But morning came too quickly and your messages were gone. Like everything you said at midnight didn't matter once the sun came on. I asked you what you wanted. You said I don't know. Then you disappeared for days like I was someone you didn't know. And somehow every Sunday you find your way back again. Like I'm the place you go to when you can't sleep alone. And I don't know why I still feel you can't sleep alone. It's 3 a.m. again, and you miss me again. You say you wish I was beside you like you never let me go. It's 3 a.m. again, and then you're calling again. When the morning comes around, you won't even say hello. You only need me in the dark when there's nobody else awake. You only tell me how you feel when you're afraid to face the day. It's 3 a.m. again, and I'm falling for it again. But I know by sunrise you'll be gone again. So tonight I let it rain. I watch your name fade from the screen, and for the first time I don't wonder what your silence really means. Maybe you miss me, maybe you always will. But missing someone at midnight doesn't mean you want them still. You could give your 3 a.m. confession, keep the memories we made. I don't need a love that only exists when the whole world fades away. It's 3 a.m. again, but I'm not yours again. I'm not picking up the pieces every time you call my name. It's 3 a.m. again, but I won't fall again. If you really want me in the dark, you can find me in the day. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't only love me when you're lonely. If you mean every word you say, then say it when the sun is showing in. It's 3 a.m. again, but I'm choosing me again. And when the morning comes around, I won't be waiting for you then. 3 a.m. again, your name fades from my phone. Maybe you 5 a.m. and the city's still sleeping below. Found you sitting on the edge where the cold wind blows. Said you couldn't sleep, had too much on your mind. I brought coffee in silence, thought we'd kill some time. Your hair's a mess, mascara smacks beneath your eyes. Never seen you like this, without your disguise. There's something about the dawn that makes us brave. When the world's still dark, we can misbehave. And maybe it's the altitude, or maybe we've got nothing left to lose. Up here on this rooftop, watching the sun climb, speaking all the truth we bury deep inside. No more pretty lies, no more playing pretend. Just you and me and secrets in the wind. On this rooftop, where the night meets the light, we confess everything before the morning makes it right. You told me about your father and the things he never said. How you're terrified of turning out like him instead. I told you about the dreams I'm too afraid to chase. How I wear this smile like armor every day. The skyline's turning gold and making us brand new. Funny how the sunrise makes me honest too. We're strangers in the daylight, hiding who we are. But up here we're just human underneath the stars. And maybe it's the moment, or maybe we were always meant to know. Up here on this rooftop, watching the sun climb, speaking all the truth we bury deep inside. No more pretty lies, no more playing pretend. Just you and me and secrets in the wind. On this rooftop, where the night meets the light, we confess everything before the morning makes it right. When we go back down there, will we forget what we said? Or will these rooftop confessions keep echoing in our heads? The world's about to wake up and we'll put our masks back on. But right now, right here, let's stay until it's gone. Up here on this rooftop, watching the sun climb, speaking all the truth we bury deep inside. No more pretty lies, no more playing pretend. Just you and me and secrets in the wind. On this rooftop, where the night meets the light, we confess everything, and the morning made it right. 5 a.m. and the city's coming alive. We're still sitting on this edge, feeling more than just survived. You reach for my hand as the sun breaks through. Said thanks for the rooftop, thanks for the truth. I want you in a half-lit room. Said I carry you whether you can outrun soon. Clouds in my chest, lightning in my throat. Every calm word barely afloat. I told you I bend, I break, I shake, I leave small disasters in my wake. You listen close, but you didn't flee. Just said the sky don't scare me. You saw the dark behind my eyes and called it home, not a warning sign. You knew the storm when you lose control. Water rising from a restless soul. Words fall heavy, sharp and fast, like broken glass from the past. But you move through the wreck I make, like you mapped every fault and quake. You don't ask me to be the sun, you just stay when the daylight's gone. You hold the ground when I dissolve, like love in me is not a problem. You knew the storm when you took my hand, felt the thunder and chose to stand. Every wave crashing through my veins, you danced in the middle of the rain. I tried to push you out to sea, but you built your shelter inside of me. If I'm chaos written in form, you're the one who knew the storm. Knew the storm. Maybe I'll never be easy, yeah. Maybe I'll always carry despair, but you'll be steady next to the gale, teaching my winds how to exhale. And for a moment the sky is clear, just because you're here. You know the storm and you stayed alive. Turn my wreckage into a sky. Every scar a fading cloud, every fear now screaming loud. If I'm weather that never warms, you're the calm inside the storm. And I'm hurting and I'm not alone, because you knew I still came home. Thunder soft in the distance now, your heart beat louder than the sound. We planted dreams in borrowed time, water than we words you said. Every promise felt like spring, till summer turned to red. You brought me roses every week, said love was something pure, but flowers bloom on borrowed lies, they never really endure. I believe the color in your eyes, never questioned what I felt. Didn't know the ground was poisoned by the secrets that you kept. Flowers die when the truth comes out, when the light can't hide no more. What looked alive in the dark can't survive the morning storm. Flowers die when the truth comes out, and I finally see it now. It wasn't love that didn't last, it was never real somehow. You held me close in crowded rooms, like I was all you would choose. But in the quiet of a night, you always had an excuse. Every petal fell in silence, every dream lost its scent. I was loving with my whole heart, you were loving in what it meant. I blame myself for watching it fade, like love was something I broke. But nothing real dies that easy, only things built on. Flowers die when the truth comes out, when the sunlight hits too strong. Can't fake a garden growing when the roots were wrong all along. Flowers die when the truth comes out, and I'm not scared to admit didn't lose something beautiful it grows wild, it stays green. I'll stop mourning what we had like it was taken from me. Some things are stolen from your life, they were never be. Flowers die when the truth comes out, but I don't blame the rain. I'd rather stand in honest pain. Dance inside your game. Petals from the floor and learn what love's about. Flowers died, but I survived when the truth came out. Yeah, I'm done being nice. Welcome to my villain era. Let me tell you how I got here. I was always the one saying sorry first. Put everyone above me till it really hurt. Gave my heart away like it had no worth. Now I'm taking back everything, calling my rebirth. Used to dim my light so they could shine brighter. Bit my tongue so hard I became a writer of apologies I never meant, just to keep the peace. But that version of me, she's been released. I try to be the hero in everyone's tale. Gave and gave until I turned pale. Now they're mad I stopped carrying their weight. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm closing that gate. If I'm the villain in your story, I'll play my part. Wear the crown, paint my lips dark. If I'm the villain in your story, then so be it. I'm done being small so you can feel big. Call me selfish, call me cold, but I'm choosing me and that's bold. If I'm the villain in your story, I'll own the throne. This is my era, and I'm doing it alone. They said I'd change, yeah, maybe I evolved. Got tired of being the problem they couldn't solve. Set my boundaries and they call me mean, but protecting my peace ain't a crime scene. I'm not heartless, I just learned my lessons. Stop giving chances like they're confessions to people who would drain me dry and ask for more. Now I'm guarding my energy like a closed door. I try to be perfect, try to be kind, but kindness ain't weakness, I had to remind myself that saying no don't make me bad, just means I'm protecting the peace that I have. If I'm the villain in your story, I'll play my part. Wear the crown, paint my lips dark. If I'm the villain in your story, then so be it. I'm done being small so you can feel big. Call me selfish, call me cold, but I'm choosing me and that's bold. If I'm the villain in your story, I'll own the throne. This is my era, and I'm doing it alone. Maybe I'm not evil, maybe I just grew up. Realized my worth and I fill my cup. They want the old me back, the one they could use, but she's gone, and honestly good news. I'm not here to save you from yourself anymore. Not here to be the match you wipe your feet on the floor. This villain you created is just a woman who knows her value, her power. Watch how she glows. If I'm the villain in your story, I'll play my part. Wear the crown, paint my lips dark. If I'm the villain in your story, then so be it. I'm done being small so you can feel big. Call me selfish, call me cold, I'm choosing me, let's go. If I'm the villain in your story, I own the throne. This is my era, and I'm doing it alone. Welcome to my villain era, where I choose myself, where I love myself. protect myself. And if that makes me bad in your eyes, then I'll be the best feeling you ever saw. I threw away your pictures last July. Watched the smoke curl up into the sky. Told myself that was the final proof. There's nothing left of me, you. I changed the sheets, I moved the bed. Cleared every word you ever said. Built a life that should feel new, so why does silence feel like you? I thought healing and relief would come, but peace feels colder than the hurt we were. I hate that I'm missing the damage, the chaos, the crash, the habits. The way you break me then hold me close, like pain was the thing I needed most. I know I nearly wrecked my soul, but without it I feel alone. I never thought I'd say it out loud. I'm missing the damage now. There's no more fights at 3 a.m. No slam doors, no web view then. No sharp-edged words that cut too deep. No tears I tried so hard to keep. My word is quiet, calm and still, exactly how it should feel. But something empty feels. But something in the emptiness feels heavier than all that been. Feels heavier than all. I used to pray for peaceful nights. Now I can't sleep without the noise we were. I hate that I'm missing the damage, the fire, the fall, the madness. The way love burned until it hurt, like something what I didn't deserve. I know I nearly wrecked my soul, but without it I'm not whole. I never thought I'd say it out loud. I'm missing the damage now. Maybe pain was proof that we were real. Maybe scars were something I could feel. Maybe calm just feels too strange after loving something that intense. Or maybe I'm just learning slow how to live without the highs and lows. Soft, missing the noise, the ache, the flame. Missing the storm that knew my name. I hate that I'm missing the damage, the chaos I barely managed. The way it shattered every part of me, but made me feel something honestly. And I nearly wrecked my soul. Let me fracture, let me call, but standing here in silence now. I'm missing the damage now. Maybe someday quiet won't feel wrong. Maybe someday peace will feel like home. But tonight, without the sound, I'm still missing the damage now. I used to know where I stood, feet on the ground, head on straight. Didn't question every feeling, didn't panic when you were late. Now my mood swings with your tone, highs and lows I can't explain. I wake up calm, fall asleep wrecked, just trying to feel okay. I tell myself it's just love, that this is how it goes, but peace shouldn't feel so fragile. breaks if you let go. You make me feel unstable, like I'm standing on a wire. One step from falling apart, one word from you pulls me higher. You make me feel unstable, like I don't know who I am. I'm good when you're close to me, and I'm nothing when you can't. I read your silence like a warning. Every part sounds like goodbye. I don't hear what you're saying. I hear the fear in my mind. I ask you if we're okay. Way more than I should, you say, yeah, we're fine. But fine never feels that good. I hate how much I need you calm to steady my own breath. I shouldn't feel like loving you with your tip. I'm better for you. Make me feel unstable. You make me feel in mine. I give you all the control over peace I used to find. You make me feel unstable. I hate how true it sounds. I built my world around you, then wonder why it's falling down, down. Maybe this isn't your fault. Maybe you never asked to be the center of my gravity, the cure to my anxiety. I leaned on you too hard, let you hold what I should have kept. I called it love, I called it trust, but I was losing myself. You made me feel unstable, but now I'm starting to see it's not your job to fix what's broken inside of me. You make me feel unstable, but I don't wanna live this way. I wanna learn to stand alone before I beg someone to stay. If I ever say I love you, I want it to sound like peace. Not a warning sign, not a question. Just two hearts standing on their feet. We made a middle to love is on a storm. You said chaos felt like home. Two restless souls in a crowded room, acting like we'd always known. You said we were written in the stars, stars spinning in the dark. You laughed how fast my mind would run. I left your reckless heart. We've gone through conversations like matches in the wind. Falling wasn't scary, we were addicted to the spin. Everybody warned us we were gasoline and sparks, but fire looks like magic when you're standing in the dark. Two Gemini hearts beating out of sync, saying what we don't need. Every time we drink, we were lighting in a bottle, beautiful and sharp. Two Gemini hearts telling each other apart. We could turn a simple sentence into a battlefield. Both too proud to surrender, both too scared to heal. You'd mirror all my anger, I'd reflect your doubt. Every time we try to fix it, we just wore each other out. We said we understood, understood it like no one else could see. But knowing all my darkness didn't mean you set me free. We mistook intensity for something deep and rare. Good passion without safety is just damage dressed as care. To Gemini, dancing on the wire, calling it forever while we play with fire. We were poetry and poison right from the start. To Gemini, tearing each other apart. Maybe in another lifetime, right, we learned to slow it down. We could have been a sunrise instead of burning out. But love is evolving, every screaming match. Stormies don't feel like a constant heart attack. No more twisted echoes, no more highs and lows. We were brilliant for a moment, bad fireworks in the dawn. Take a Gemini hearts now drifting worlds apart. We weren't home, we were just too much. I used to blame the way love moves, like a storm you never see coming. Said every heart gets bruised like this, just part of being human. You held my hand and caught it fade while slowly pulling away. I kept forgiving every crack like pain was love in a different shade. I told myself that hearts just bleed, that's what they're made to do. But every scar I tried to heal was carved a little deeper by you. Love didn't break me, you did. Love never made me feel this small. It wasn't fate, it wasn't time, and it was you letting me fall. I kept saying love was cruel, just so I wouldn't see the truth. Love didn't break me, you did. You wore honesty like a disguise, said forever like a question. Every promise felt warm at night, but vanished by morning light. I learned your silence like a language. Every pause meant don't ask why. You gave just enough to keep me close, then watch me slowly come undone inside. I kept defending what we were like it was something pure. But love don't leave you doubting, narrow, begging just to feel secure. Love didn't break me, you did. Love never made me feel this small. It wasn't fate, it wasn't time, it was you letting me fall. I kept saying love was cruel, just so I wouldn't see the truth. Love didn't break me, you did. Now I see it clear in the quiet. Love was never the enemy, it was your hands around my hope, your shadow over everything. And I mistook your leaving slowly for something love goes through. But love don't disappear in pieces, only people do. Love didn't break me, you did. But I survived the truth somehow. Love didn't leave me shattered. You were the one who walked out, and now I know what love's not and what I won't confuse. Love didn't break me, you did. used to talk until the sun came up. On the hood of your old blue car, you said you loved the way I overthink. Said my heart was your favorite part. Somewhere between I'm fine and midnight, your answers started getting short. You stare at your phone like it was saving you while I was going to war. I kept reaching across the distance even when you were right next to me. I was begging for a conversation, you were begging for the quiet to keep you free. I screamed I love you till my voice went numb, but your silence was louder than a gun. Every unanswered question, every slammed door, your silence was louder than my heart ever was before. I learned the language of your shoulders, the way they turn away from mine. I memorized your half apologies and the art of reading between the lines. You said I was too emotional, said I always made a scene, but loving someone out loud shouldn't feel like a crime to me. I tried 1,000 different ways to make you hear my truth, but you built your wall so high even echoes couldn't get through. I screamed I need you till my lungs gave out, but your silence was drowning me in doubt. Every cold indifference, every word, every your silence was louder, and it cut me deeper than ever. Maybe I should thank you for teaching me the sound of walking out the front door without turning back around. I used to think love was proving how much pain you could survive. Now I know if I have to shout, it's already goodbye. I won't scream I love you just to fill your space. If you can't say it back, I won't beg you to stay. No more unanswered questions, no more silent words. Your silence was louder, but it won't be mine anymore. You don't have to say it, I already know. There's something in the silence every time you look at me. We met on a Friday evening at a party downtown. You were standing by the window watching everybody else. I didn't know your name yet, but you smiled when I walked by, and somehow in that moment I felt like we met before. You asked me what I was drinking, I said whatever you recommend. We talked about nothing important until the night was almost gone. Your friends were calling for you, but you stayed another hour. And every time the room got louder, you somehow found me in the crowd. You never said you wanted me, I never said I wanted you, but every time our eyes met, there was nothing left to prove. When you look at me, I know what you don't say. I can hear it in the silence, I can feel it when you stay. When you look at me, everything gets quiet. meeting after work. You'd say you needed coffee, I'd pretend I needed one too. We walk around the city talking underneath the streetlights. You tell me about your childhood, I tell you things I never tell anyone. Sometimes you get so close, then suddenly look away, like you were scared I'd notice everything you couldn't say. One night you drove me home, and neither of us moved. The engine kept on running, but we sat there in the blue. You looked at me for seconds that felt longer than they were. I almost said I loved you, but I didn't wanna ruin it. You never said you wanted me, I never asked you to stay. But when you looked into my eyes, I knew you felt the same. When you look at me, I know what you don't say. I can hear it in the silence, I can feel it when you stay. When you look at me, everything gets quiet. You can tell me we're just friends, but your eyes don't know how to lie. Maybe we're afraid of what tomorrow could become, but when you look at me, I know there's something between us. Maybe someday we'll be brave. Maybe someday we'll say the words. Maybe you'll reach for my hand, and I will wonder if I should. But tonight we're standing here with everything we never said. And somehow I don't need an answer when I see you looking at me again. So don't look away, don't hide it now. We don't have to name it, we just have to let it happen somehow. When you look at me, I know what you don't say. I can hear it in the silence, I can feel it when you stay. When you look at me, everything gets quiet. You can tell me we're just friends, but your eyes don't know how to lie. Maybe we're afraid, but maybe love is worth the risk. 'Cause when you look at me, I know I've never felt like this. When you look at me, I don't need another sign. Maybe you don't have to say it. Maybe I already know you're mine. You don't have to say it, I already know. There's something in the silence every time you look at me. And if tomorrow changes everything, I'll remember tonight the way you looked at me, like you finally stopped trying to hide. No slam doors, no last goodbye, just the sound of two hearts fading. We used to dance around the kitchen, laughing over burnt out lights. Now we're strangers in the same room, sleeping through the same long nights. You scroll your phone across the table, I pretend I'm reading mine. 1,000 words are trapped between us, none of them survive. Nobody cheated, nobody lied. We just stopped reaching across the divide. It's the silence between us that keeps me awake, louder than the promises we forgot to make. I miss your voice more than your touch. Funny how forever can disappear without enough. No war, no flame, just two hearts giving up, lost inside the silence between us. Can you hear one quiet moment after another, until all that's left is fear. It's the silence between us that keeps me awake, louder than the promises we forgot to make. I miss your voice more than your touch. Funny how forever can disappear without enough. No more, no flame, just two hearts giving up, lost inside the silence between. I would have fought every battle, crossed every ocean, chased every dream, but how do you fight a feeling you can barely see? Love didn't leave with one goodbye, it slipped away one quiet night at a time. By the time I reached for your hand, there was only empty air. It's the silence between us, I won't let it become me. I'll carry every lesson, leave behind every memory. If love returns, I'll speak before it's gone, because hearts don't break in seconds, they fade when no one's holding on. No blame, just words we never said, buried in the silence between us. Sometimes love doesn't end with a goodbye. Sometimes it disappears between the conversations we never had, and all that's left is the silence. I used to hide the storms behind a quiet smile, saying I'm okay while breaking all the while. Built these walls so no one had to see the parts of me that never came so easily. Then you knock without a reason why, never asked me to be someone else to get by. You sat beside the silence I couldn't explain, and somehow made the darkest room feel safe again. You never tried to fix my soul, you simply never let it go. When I couldn't stand on my own, you call this heart your home. Even on my worst days, when I couldn't find my way, when the mirror showed somebody I was too afraid to face, you stayed anyway. You loved the parts I tried to hide, held the pieces of my heart before I knew they could survive. You stayed anyway, and somehow I found myself in your eyes. There were mornings I could barely leave the bed, 1,000 heavy thoughts running through my head. You'd open up the curtains, let the sunlight in, then remind me every ending could begin again. You never counted all the times I lost my faith, never kept the score of every small mistake. Instead you taught me healing isn't something fast. Sometimes love is simply choosing someone every day that passes. Oh, you saw tomorrow inside me, long before I could believe. You carry hope with steady hands, until I learned to stand. Even on my worst days, when the world felt cold and gray, when every road I walked upon seemed to fade away, you stayed anyway, like a light that never leaves, showing me the strongest hearts are the ones that quietly believe. You stayed anyway, and your love became my gravity. Ooh. Yeah, it's only 9 and you're already breathing like you can't wait for what I'm thinking. Soft shadows falling on your skin. I touch your wrist, you pull me in. You say it's early but you're shaking. Tell me love, who are you blaming? Cause every time I whisper slow, you lose control, you lose control. I'm just warming up your soul. If you're trembling now before it's night, baby, what happens past midnight? If my hands already make you melt, what will you do when there's nothing left? This 9 p.m. temptation's taking you. Little taste and you come unglued. If you're trembling now before it's night, midnight might blow your mind. Your heartbeat's running like it's racing. My lips are barely even grazing. You say slow down but pull me closer. You want the start to last forever. If this is only the beginning, then tell me how the night keeps spinning. Cause every time you breathe my name, you fall again, you fall again. Ooh, I'm just waking up your soul. If you're trembling now before it's night, baby, what happens past midnight? If my hands already make you melt, what will you do when there's nothing left? This 9 p.m. temptation's taking you. Little taste and you come unglued. If you're trembling now before it's night, midnight might blow your mind. Maybe it's too soon, but you're burning in this room. If this is just the start, imagine what we'll do to your heart, to your heart. If you're trembling now before it's night, baby, what happens past midnight? My hands already make you melt. Wait till I take your breath myself. This 9 p.m. temptation's all you crave. You're giving in before the night beats. If you're trembling now before it's night, midnight will make you mine. You smile like you held the cards, read my text, play me hard. I was betting on your truth, you were bluffing from the start. You moved pieces in the dark, called it love, called it art. I was playing for the heart, you were playing not to lose. I don't flip the table, I don't raise my voice. I just learned the rules and I changed my choice. You played your games and you played them cold. Now you're counting losses like you still got control. I learned your moves, I learned them well. This ain't a tie, these are games you lost now. Late night best double talk. You take mine, you never walk. Every promise felt like chips. You'd cash out before the fall. Now you're asking where'd you go, like the ending wasn't known. You don't miss me, you miss the edge. You miss the thrill of what you broke. I don't chase the win, I don't need revenge. I just step back and let it in. You played your games played them cold. Now you're counting losses like you still got control. I learned your moves, I learned them well. This ain't a tie, these are games you lost. You thought I'd stay at the table with my heart face up. You thought I'd keep forgiving while you doubled up. But I folded when it mattered. That's the part you miss. Knowing when to walk away is how you really win. I didn't lose you. I escaped you. You played your games, now sit with the cost. Every line you crossed, every trust you tossed. And I don't replay, I don't exhaust. I close the door, these are games you lost. No rematch, no encore. I don't gamble anymore. You can keep the throne you built on the games you lost. You used to say my name like it meant forever. Now it sounds like something you forgot to keep. We talk but there's a distance in your breathing, like you're already somewhere I can reach. I trace the silence hanging in the hallway. Your shadow moves but never looks my way. Tell me, when did love start turning ghost-like? Living near but slowly drifting away. Slipping through my hands tonight, like water I can't hold, no matter how I try. Hold me before I fade into nothing, before your eyes forget my face. Love me like I'm still worth something, before I'm just empty space. Don't let the silence take me under. Don't let your heart erase my name. If you're already going, love me closer. Hold me before I fade. I memorize the disappear. Even when I'm standing right here, your fingers trace invisible lines, like you're mapping what you think is mine. You say my name like it's something you own, like my heart beats just for you alone. And I don't pull away, I don't fight. Something about it feels safe tonight. The way you hold me firm, intense, like love wrapped tight in self-defense. And I can't tell where one turns fear, but I still want you near. Your grip feels like gravity pulling me in. I don't know where you end and I begin. Possession feels like love tonight, like being lost but held so tight. Like every breath belongs to you, and somehow that feels right. I know this fire burns too bright, but I don't wanna see the light. If freedom means losing your touch, then I don't want freedom tonight. You notice every place I go, every face, every name I know. You say it's just because you care. I can feel you everywhere. Your silence lingers in the room like something waiting to consume. But when you pull me close again, I stop remembering where I've been. Maybe love was never calm, maybe it lives inside a lump. Maybe trembling hands and skin, it's just what devotion's always been. You pull me deeper every time, and I mistake control for something divine. Possession feels like love tonight, like being lost but held so tight. Like every breath belongs to you, and somehow that feels right. I know this fire burns too bright, but I don't wanna see the light. If freedom means losing your touch, then I don't want freedom tonight. If love is gentle, why does mine feel like pressure down my spine? If love is patient, soft and kind, why am I scared? You're not mine. But when you whisper, don't let go, my doubts dissolve, my pulse runs slow. Maybe surrender is the cost of never feeling lost. Possession feels like love tonight, like shadows wrapped in golden light. Like every piece of me you claim is proof I'm still alive. I know this fire leaves a mark, but I can't wait to see the light. Don't loosen your hands, don't set me free. I don't remember who I was before we. If this is love or something more, don't ask, don't question, just hold me tonight. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Possession feels like love tonight. You said I was dramatic when I needed you too much, like wanting your attention was some kind of rush. You pulled me close on Friday, disappeared by Sunday night, leave me staring at my phone like it owed me a reply. I memorized your footsteps, learned the rhythm of your mood. I could tell before you said it, when I was about to lose. I was thirsty for affection, you were stingy with your time. I kept calling it devotion, but it felt like standing in a line. I was your dog without water, begging for a drop of love, running every time you call me, thinking crumbs were enough. You whistle and I come back every single time. I was your dog without water, dying just to feel alive. Yeah, you like me loyal, waiting right outside your door. Said I was your forever, but never gave me more. You say I was your safe place when the world was being loud. But when I needed shelter, you were nowhere to be found. I shrank into your silence, curled up at your feet, convinced myself that hunger was just love incomplete. I thought if I was patient, you'd finally understand. But you don't feed a heart, you only want in your head. I was your dog without water, waiting for your touch, starving for your kindness, pretending it was enough. You grow a little attention like a bone across the floor. I was your dog without water, but I'm not yours anymore. Shouldn't feel like first we're chasing after rain. It shouldn't feel like proving. It shouldn't feel like proving. I deserve to say your name. I don't blame myself for loving, I just loved you wrong. I mistook survival for where I belong. I was your dog without water, but I found my way outside. Now I drink from deeper rivers. I don't beg, I don't hide. You can whistle in the distance, but I won't cross that line. I want your dog in the water. Now this heart is finally mine. I don't beg for love anymore. We meet where the streetlights fade, on a road nobody takes. You whisper my name like a secret, like a promise we can't say. Your shadow falls next to mine, but your hand never stays. Every time the sun is rising, you turn and walk away. And I know this kind of love was never meant to shine. I'm loving you in the dark, where no one sees my heart, where every kiss is just a spark that disappears at dawn. I'm holding all these scars from the love behind the stars. You're the fire true you couldn't keep. You say my name like home, like the place you wanna be. But when the morning finds us, you belong to someone else, not me. And every time you leave, the silence breaks my heart. I'm loving you in the dark, when no one sees my heart, where every kiss is just a spark that disappears at dawn. I'm holding all these scars from a love behind the stars. You're the fire, I'm the mark. I'm loving you in the dark. Maybe in another life we walk into the light. Maybe I could say your name without the fear or shame. But here we are tonight again, pretending it's alright. I'm loving you in the dark, hiding every fragile part, tracing every lonely scar you left inside my soul. We're dancing in the night, but never in the light. You hold me, then depart and leave me in the dark. When the morning breaks apart, you disappear like you always do. I'm left you, still loving you. Yeah. You met me on a night I couldn't stand, the weight of everything I was. Your voice was soft, your hands were warm. You said I'd finally found love. You told me I was beautiful when tears ran down my face. But looking back, I see it now. You loved my weakest place. You held my heart so gently when it was torn in two. But the moment it started healing, you didn't know what to do. You only loved me when I was broken, when I was lost and needed you, when every piece of who I was something you could move. But when I started finding someone when I was broken, when I believed I needed you. But now I know the truth about the kind of love you choose. And now I'm walking toward the sunrise with every step I take. You lost a girl who needed you the moment I awake. You only loved me when I was broken. But now I'm stronger than the heart you tried to break. I smile like everything's fine when they ask how I've been. But the truth is every night I break under my skin. Your shadow's in the doorway even when you're not there. I'm talking to your memory like you still care. Left pieces of my heart on the floor where you stood. You took all the best of me more than you ever should. Now I'm learning how to breathe in a world without you. But every breath I take still feels untrue. Cause I'm hiding every tear I'm fighting. Silence is the only friend I've got. No one knows the way it hurts when the world keeps moving on and you do not. No one sees my pain, cause I keep it locked away in the corners of my mind where your goodbye still remains. No one hears my voice when I whisper through the noise that I take you back again, even though it breaks me every day. No one sees my pain. I go through all the motions just to make it look real. But the truth is I'm a ghost in a world I can't feel. I replay every moment like a film in my head. The things I should have said, the things you left unsaid. I scroll through all your photos trying not to fall apart. You're smiling like you never even tore me apart. I try to find the strength to stand on my own 2 feet, but every step I take leads back to your heartbeat. So I'm hiding every tear I'm fighting. Silence is the only friend I've got. No one knows the way it hurts when the world keeps moving on and you do not. No one sees my pain, cause I keep it locked away in the corners of my mind where your goodbye still remains. No one hears my voice when I whisper through the noise that I take you back again, even though it breaks me every day. No one sees my pain. Maybe I'm the one to blame for holding on too tight, for hoping you come back and fix what you set on fire. But healing doesn't happen when you're scared to face the truth. And the truth is I'm still falling for you. No one sees my pain. Hide it in the rain, pretending I'm okay. No one sees my pain in the corners of my mind where your goodbye still remains. No one hears my voice that I take you back again, even though it breaks me every day. No one sees my pain. No one sees my pain. And maybe that's the only day I can say that I'm okay. No one sees my pain. like velvet rope, champagne spilling, speakers low. Didn't come here looking for anything till I saw you through the smoke. Friday night, downtown scene, black dress, rooftop, city gleam. Friends all chasing louder highs while I was just passing time. DJ spinning something slow, gold lights hanging soft and low. Room was full of polished faces, but none of them could hold my gaze then. You walked in like confidence, no performance, effortless. Not trying hard on the room, still somehow you changed the mood. Caught your eyes from across the bar, felt it hit me like a spark. Funny how in crowded spaces one person can erase the rest. You came closer, leaning like, say, look like you were home tonight. I laughed like I wasn't fazed at all, but my heartbeat gave me up, like my body knew enough before my mind could make the call. Found you in the noise, now it feels like only us, like the whole room disappeared when you touched my arm like that. VIP after party, but you're the real luxury. Everything around us blurred soon as I heard your voice. Oh no, I didn't come for this, didn't plan on nights like this. Somehow when the room is loud, you became my favorite sound. We escaped out to the terrace, city winning Paris cigarettes. Well, not Paris, but it felt like it. Summer cinematic in the black. You told me stories about LA, broken hearts and better days. Dreams too big for small routines and all the places you had seen. I told you things I don't tell much, how success still isn't enough, how sometimes crowded rooms feel cold when you gonna wanna hold. You listen like it mattered too, not just waiting for your cue. That alone felt strange enough to make this moment different. Inside, base was shaking walls. Outside, it was just us all wrapped inside a softer kind of night. You leaned in close enough to blur every careful thought I learned, and suddenly the timing felt right. Found you in the noise, now it feels like only us, like the whole room disappeared when you touched my arm like that. VIP after party, but you're the luxury. Everything around us blurred soon as I heard your voice. Oh no, I didn't come for this, didn't plan on nights like this. Somehow in a room this loud, you became my favorite sound. Maybe by tomorrow this turns back into a story, just another late night chapter filed under almost magic. But right now I don't care, 'cause you're standing right here, and the city feels brand new again.